Hey Capricorn, welcome to Honeybird Tarot. I am Shan, and this is going to be your general reading for May 1st through 15th. I just have to say, I thought this was so funny, so much like spirit, that as soon as I get started doing the Capricorn reading, the song Temptation starts playing. I think the artist's name is Ravina. But in the tarot deck that I'm going to be using today, the Capricorn card is called Temptation. So yeah, I feel like that spirit saying that, they're in the house, they're ready for this reading, Capricorn, and they got some stuff to tell us. I'm a Capricorn too. Actually, I'm a Capricorn stellium, Sun, Mercury, and Uranus. All right, so let's get started. Messages for Capricorn, please, Spirit. What do you have for us, tempting Capricorn? Yeah, for Capricorn spirit. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I told you I'm a Capricorn too, so this reading is as much for me as it is for you guys. Let's see how spirit gets all in our business today, all right? So first we have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. Guess what my moon sign is, y'all? I think it might be Leo. But yeah, don't let pride get in your way. I feel like spirit is saying, humble yourself, Capricorn. Humble yourself. Okay? And especially tied with this next card, I feel like it's about to make it more clear for you what you need to humble yourself with. Be bold and make the first move. So this could very well be some guidance about a romantic situation. The spirit is saying, Capricorn, stop waiting for it to come to you. Make the move and go towards it. And I know us Capricorns are like, we don't do that. We're temptation. The moves come to us. But no, spirit is saying, get out of that energy. Humble yourself. Do not let pride get in the way of you manifesting the things that you want to have in your life because you feel like you shouldn't have to be the one to ask for them, or you shouldn't have to be the one to go after them or chase them. You're not always going to be the one that's getting chased, Capricorn. Okay. But be bold and make the first move. And Spirit is saying luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. I got two stelliums, y'all. Guess what my second stellium is in? Sagittarius. Why is Spirit all up? Is Spirit in y'all's business like this too right now? Goodness. Okay. Luck is on your side. So don't let pride get in your way. Make the first move. It's going to be fruitful. Spirit is saying, if you just pass this test and get out of your pride for once, Capricorn, just take a chance, be bold, and make the first move. We will support you in getting what it is you want. All right. Surrender to the divine. Stop being so proud. Full moons are about manifestation. If you surrender to the divine and get that pride out of the way, you will manifest what it is that you want. Okay, Capricorn? Look, if they had to drag me, they're going to drag y'all too. I'm just reading the cards. They beat me upside the head too. Okay. So let's get into the tarot. For tarot, I'm going to use the Dust to Onyx deck by Courtney Alexander. It's beautiful. I love it so very much. And the cards are new and they are big. So bear with me as I shuffle. Also, because they're new, once we get the spread out and I go through them that first time, I am going to refer to this amazing guidebook. Ever seen a hardback book come with your tarot deck? I ain't never seen it. And, you know, more than how amazing the book looks, because it's absolutely beautiful, just like the deck, the wealth, the depth, the breadth of information that is in here is unbelievable. So I'm going to refer to it because I don't want you guys to miss out on any messages, all right? I'm not the creator of the deck and I don't know everything. So I'm going to defer to this guidebook to make sure we're not missing out, all right? So let's get started. What do you have to tell us, Capricorns? By the way, that be bold and make the first move, I'm not sure if I said it, but the moon phase that it represents is the cardinal moon. I don't know if that's a phase or an event, but you get what I'm saying. The moon energy it represents is cardinal moon. And Capricorn is cardinal earth energy. Put that cardinal energy to use, Capricorn. Jump yourself on out there. Sorry. Okay. All right. So the first thing we have, Capricorn, is the Two of Blades. I feel like someone is needing to make a decision here, but they don't have all the information that they feel like they need in order to make the right decision. Spirit is saying, yes, you do. You have to make this decision out of the place of having a balanced head and a balanced heart because you need your intuition and you need your spiritual and emotional and your intellectual power to make this decision. It's not going to be based on what is already happening around you in your physical reality. This is about spiritual sight that you have to use in order to make this particular decision. And it's also about balanced, having, like I said, a balanced head, balanced thoughts. Um, this person in the car has on a mask that does not have any eye holes. So that just confirms what I was saying about not being able to see um, your answer in your physical reality. The answer needs to come from within. Okay. And also the moon is there too. The moon represents mysteries, things that are unseen or not fully illuminated for us. Okay. The Five of Coins is here. The Five of Coins talks about loss, being left out in the cold. Could be depression. And by loss, I mean like the loss of a job, the loss of a relationship, the loss of your stability. Capricorn, you could be deciding about what to do after having experienced this type of loss. You could be making a decision about whether to let something go, and letting that thing go feels like a major loss. Okay. But the Ace of Coins is here. This is a new opportunity for manifesting material abundance. It could be a job offer, a new source of income, an unexpected windfall. Yeah, calories used to be currency. Look at all this money somebody got around their neck. Look at that. And this also is about new opportunities for stability. And I feel like having a clear intuition and tapping into that intuition and asking spirit to help you be abundant is what is going to bring this energy in of the Ace of Coins, because there's a coin and like I think this is a bell, like right over the person's third eye and up to their crown chakra. So those are the areas where we connect with the divine and connect with our intuitive knowledge, which you are needing to tap into in order to make this decision. And maybe you feel like the decision is going to put you in an energy of loss or sadness or depression, but spirit is like, mm-mm. This is what we got for you once you get pride out of your way and get out there and be bold and make the first move, Capricorn. Once you surrender to the divine, this is what we have for you, Capricorn. Or even if you are in this energy of loss, no condition is permanent. There's going to be a new opportunity for you to gain all that back and more. And the emerging one. Spirit, you ain't got to keep yelling at us and drilling this message, and we heard you. The emerging one. This is the Fool. This is all about taking the first step on a new journey, setting out on a new path towards some dream, some goal, some desire, or it doesn't even have to be a specific dream, goal, and desire. Just setting out there, like I said, on taking that first step on the journey. And this emerging one is carrying a lamp. And look, there's an eye right there on his third eye. I feel like this is spirit again asking you to tap into your intuition. That lamb represents this spirit of innocence, this spirit of purity that the Fool or that the emerging one has. Could be naivete, or just being green, like my mom calls it. But it really is boldness, cardinal energy, being bold and making the first move. Okay? And under the deck, what we don't see, Papa Staff. That would be the King of Wands. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is here with the luck is on your side. A new moon. That's when the moon is at its darkest. It doesn't even when there's a full moon, it doesn't fully illuminate things. It still leaves things cloaked in mystery. But a new moon is daggone near black. Basically no light coming from the moon. Completely hidden, as in under the deck. Sagittarius in both of these. So I feel like Capricorn might be a Sagittarius sneaking up on you. And if not, maybe you have Sag in your chart like me, or you could be aware of this Sagittarius energy in your life or coming towards you. It doesn't necessarily have to be Sagittarius, but that's what I'm feeling because, like I said, it's already here in the reading. It could also be Aries and Leo. Leo's here too. You have some fire sign coming towards you or already involved in this. Maybe you're having to make a decision about how to move forward regarding this fire energy. Maybe there's already been a loss. Maybe one of you has left the other feeling left out in the cold. Maybe somebody's in a feeling of loss, having lost the other one. Maybe somebody's like, too bad, so sad, and setting out on a new path. I had to let that thing go. There's new opportunities here for me to manifest abundance, and I'm going to take those new opportunities. I'm going to take advantage of it and move towards something else that's better for me. Yeah, let's see what the book says. Oh, Papa Staff is a very passionate energy, but he's very wise about his passions and about decisions regarding his passions. He's in control of those passions. When he was a young one, and when he was a little one, he was very in and out with his passions. Very charming, very fiery, which he still is, but that charm didn't last. It wasn't sustainable and it wasn't stable. But when he has become a king, it's much more stable, much more sustainable, much more of a slow burn than it was when this energy was younger or just emerging. However, the King of Staffs still is the King of Staffs. So that player energy that he had as a youth, he still has as a king. He's just more in control of it, That may be a good or a bad thing, It depends on whether he wants to use his powers for good or for evil. It doesn't necessarily have to be a he. It just means masculine energy, and we all have both feminine and masculine energies. Just whoever these personalities are that are being represented are just, at the time displaying the traits of their masculine or feminine energetic sides or selves. Okay? So let's see what the book has to say about the Two of Blades. Two of Blades. Mental balance, neutrality, compromise, truth, and objectivity. Okay? Yeah. The Two of Blades comes up as a challenge for us to really think about the decisions we are making. We may be stuck running in a circle in our minds that is inhibiting us from making a choice and sticking to it. It's fine to take time and consider as many facts as possible, but we must strike a balance lest we find ourselves running on the mental hamster wheel going nowhere. It's also important to keep our emotions in check during this time. This is the quiet before the storm and the best time to put ourselves in a state of equilibrium before the onset of new changes. So Spirit is saying you need to be able to make decisions from a place of a balanced heart and mind, but you need to make the decision, Capricorn. And when you make the decision, Capricorn, you need to act on it, Capricorn. Okay? And it's funny that it said it was the calm before the storm, because the next card out is most definitely a storm. Most definitely. Okay. Let's see what the book has to say about the Five of Coins. Okay. Faith, new possibilities, awareness, retreat, and moving on. Okay. You know what's interesting about this card and the artwork on this card? Whenever I look at it, the first thing I see is like someone in ancestral masquerade. That's what I always instantly see. But that is not what this picture is at all. That's just what my mind instantly registers it as. This is a boat full of refugees with five pentacles behind it. And I'm going to read pretty much this whole thing. Bear with me, Capricorn. All right. Every year, hundreds of thousands of refugees flee war-torn regions of West and North Africa in pursuit of a better life in Europe. More often than not, they are met with the new and even more difficult challenges of living in a country where they're neither welcomed nor desired. Many die en route due to violence, sickness, or accidents, leaving lives and families torn apart in irreparable ways. Despite this dark reality, they hold on to their faith, and many overcome the odds of this treacherous journey, emerging with renewed faith and character. So, as much as this card is about loss, it is about keeping hope and maintaining your faith, and possibly even strengthening your faith, as difficult times tend to help us do. All right. The Five of Coins depicts the Italian Navy rescue mission for refugees crossing the Mediterranean Sea. The famous photo was captured in 2014 by photographer Massimo Sestini, who then launched a campaign to find survivors of the crisis so they could tell the story of their journey. The five coins falling into the sea represent the different types of sacrifices they made for the journey. The lives, material possessions, connections to cultural traditions, old identities, and dreams they must leave behind to take on the new. Remember, I was talking about loss. This card, that's another mention of loss. These people lost material possessions, connections to their cultural traditions, which instantly made me think about the fact that I see the ancestor masquerade when I look at this. Old identities and dreams that they must leave behind. This card comes up when life seems to throw hardship from all sides. You may be feeling alone and unsupported. Worry and anxiety, especially over material and physical well being, weigh heavily on you. This is the time to assess and cut away the unnecessary. Audit resources to determine which are still of value. Accept assistance if needed and move forward. The transition may be difficult and it's not promised that you'll come out unscathed. However, your spirit and faith will gain new ground. New possibilities will have room to emerge and bring blessings into your life. So, yes, Capricorn, this hurts having to sacrifice things, having to quote unquote lose things or give them up, but it builds and strengthens your faith. It builds and strengthens your sense of hope, and that is what you need to go to be bold and make the first move. You need faith, strong faith. Okay, let's see what the book has to say about the Ace of Coins. Remember, I said this is a new opportunity for financial abundance or material abundance, possibly a new job offer. And it says, yes, seed, manifestation, favor, groundedness, and success. What is a seed if not an opportunity for manifesting new abundance? With the sprouting of a seed comes the opportunity for new life. And from this new life, a chance to bear an abundance of fruit. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. The Ace of Coins is the embodiment of this seed. The energy is there for material achievement, good fortune, and great health. It is the beginning of a wonderfully abundant time. After your sacrifice, Capricorn, I feel like it may be your pride that you're needing to sacrifice in this particular instance. Accept help if needed. Don't let pride get in your way. All right. Let's see what the book has to say about the emerging one. new birth, faith, innocence, and purity. Take a moment to really connect with the energy of this card. They are pure soul with just a faint twinkle of new light in their eyes. On their forehead is the receptor that continuously guides the emerging one throughout their journey. The purple amethyst acts as a receiver of information from the spirit realm, other dimensions, and the energy fields that abound. It is the unconscious guide of which the emerging one will someday become aware, making it one of their most powerful tools. Awareness is the key to their survival. Upon their shoulders rests a goat wearing a crown of flowers, representing childlike innocence. Okay? The goat brings with it the spirit of independence, curiosity, intelligence, and ambition. Its symbolism and physical form are so versatile that it brings nourishment, warmth, and assistance through a strong connection with Earth. Strong connection with Earth sound like you, Capricorn? Especially when it was talking about the lamb representing ambition. Who is ambitious if not a Capricorn? Mm, okay. Around the globe, the goat has been used as a vessel of purity and sacrifice. We keep hearing that word sacrifice, as well as a symbol of sin and darkness. It embodies the complexity and balance of humanity. While the new air is crisp and refreshing, the goat reminds the emerging one to stay grounded. Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me, Capricorn. Um, Reminds the emerging one to stay grounded and to not be consumed by the excitement newness brings. We have all emerged, and we consistently go through multitudes of different cycles, big and small. When we come into this world as newborns, the only command we instinctively follow is to breathe. We inhale the first breath, signaling the green light of a new life just beginning. When we sleep at night, our consciousness ventures into different realms and dreams that we are sometimes lucid enough to explore. When we emerge from sleep and step into a new day, hoping we can stick to our plans and schedules, we are ever aware of the possibility of the unexpected. Throughout our lives, we encounter new experiences and relationships that bring their own missions and lessons for us to complete. Capricorn, you need to be bold and make the first move. Take the next step on that journey. This is the new mission that Source is trying to set you on. This is a new journey with its own lessons, with its own gains and losses, with its own sacrifices, and with its own harvests. You cannot allow your pride to cause you to be stagnant and miss out on this. Okay? All right, let's see what Spirit has to say about Papa Staff. Excuse me. I'm telling you, yesterday it was Gemini and Virgo. I was fine in everybody else's video. Get to theirs, and it's not even like I did them consecutively. The yawning. I felt like a Gemini or Virgo out there watching yesterday was tired, and I'm feeling the same thing for us Capricorn. Some of us Capricorns out there tired, need to take a break, get some R&R. It's not surprising the way we work. Hmm. Relax, y'all. Take a nap. Okay. I guess y'all say you the one yawning, telling us to take a nap. All right. What the book has to say about Papa Staff. Visionary, generous, decisive, evolutionary, and virile. Ooh, I told you. Let's see. I really don't care what people think. I just do my own thing. I like being loud and letting people know I'm there. James Brown. Mm. Yeah. Papa Staff is very much about the energy of showing up and being seen and heard and taking up space in the world and letting people know, I'm here, I'm on the scene. But they do it in such a charming way. Like, yeah, they're loud and boisterous and all of that, but you love it. Say you don't. You know you do. Okay. I live my life really out loud. I'm out as trans. I'm really out and proud as trans. I do all of this because I believe that being visible and doing this work means that I can be a model of possibility for someone else. Teak Milan. To my trans Capricorn friends, be bold, baby. Be out there. Be seen and heard as exactly who you are. And don't let anyone else tell you who you are. You know that. You get to decide that. You show up as who you want to be in the world. All right? This is raw power, versatile and volatile. Okay? The creator and the destroyer, blazing a trail for himself and also using his fire to purify sometimes, to burn it all down and start over. After wildfire, the ground is fertile and absolutely um, ready to bring forth new life. And I feel like Papa Staff could be bringing that energy in for you. Maybe that is what the new moon in Sagittarius is bringing. That's why it's saying the luck is on your side. This energy is ready to burn it all down, to help you blaze a trail. Okay? Okay. Now let's clarify. We're using the tarot of the Orishas to clarify. Leo, somebody else got Leo in their chart. Not just me. Mm. You won't either. Excuse me. Did anything else fly? Excuse me, Capricorn. Alright, I feel like it was just one that flew out. Let's try this a couple more times. Bear with me, y'all. One more. Now, how? You know, I don't like that. I don't like that. Sorry, Capricorns. Please bear with me. If something pops out in the reverse, then fine, I take it in the reverse. But I do not like starting with a deck that has cards already in the reverse. I just feel like, no. Absolutely not. Here we go. So what do you have to tell us about the Two of Blades? coins about to be in reverse. I definitely saw it flip. Two of ways here. Anything else for two of ways? Alright, so that's the card that's on the bottom. Alright, the first thing that flipped out was message from water. Ugh! In this deck, this is the Chariot, which talks about balancing your energies, balancing your light self and your dark self, your yin and your yang, your masculine and your feminine, so that you can put that energy into moving towards what it is that you want, initiating movement. It's in reverse. You stagnant. You're not going anywhere. Capricorn, you are absolutely refusing to be bold and make the first move. Capricorn, all right, you don't want the universe to step in and make that first move for you. Don't be hard-headed like y'all know we can be. You know what it is you're supposed to be making the first move towards. Could it be a Sagittarius? Because Papa Staff was here. New Moon in Sagittarius was here. And looky who else we have here. The Guardian Angel, also known as Temperance, also known as the Sagittarius card. And if it's not a Sagittarius, maybe you're needing to be bold and take the first step towards bringing yourself into balance, which is what Temperance or the Guardian Angel is all about. Okay? Or maybe it's that you haven't been able to achieve that on your own. You haven't been able to balance all those aspects of you that exist in a state of duality. Like you haven't been able to make sure your light and shadow are balanced. You haven't been able to make sure your yin and yang are in balance. Your masculine and feminine are in balance. You're having trouble doing that on your own. So Spirit is saying we're going to give you some help in the form of the Guardian Angel, in the form of Temperance, to help you temper yourself, to help you bring yourself into balance. I feel like this is Sagittarius, but I don't know, my business. All right. Five of coins. Oh, okay. Anything else for the Five of Coins? Well, you're progressing. You're heading in the right direction for sure, Capricorn, because clarifying the Five of Coins or the Five of Earth, you got the Six of Coins, the Six of Earth. So you're taking progressive steps. And this is about balance, about harmony, about equal give and take, about charity. This person in this card is feeding the goat and the bull, feeding the Capricorn and the Taurus. Guess what my rising sign is, y'all? Taurus. Why are they in my business like this? Are they in anybody else's business like this? I'm just saying. But here you are, Capricorn, showing up in your own reading. Okay? Maybe you are waiting for a sense of balance. Maybe you feel like that is what you lost or had to sacrifice. But I feel like it's more likely that Spirit is saying that after you've had to sacrifice, after you feel like you have lost something, Spirit is going to come in to balance it out. There will be equal give and take, perhaps some charity. Lots of messages about balance. The Two of Blades, message from water, the Guardian Angel, and the Six of Earth. You got 4 messages here about balance, Capricorn. Why is the Ace of Coins here? Why is the Ace of Coins here? Just because I'm the reader does not mean I'm exempt from the messages or that they won't dig in my stuff just like they won't dig in y'all's, okay? I'm getting dragged today too. All right, so we're going to take those. All right, so for the Ace of Wands, this seed, this new opportunity for abundance, or this new opportunity for growth, the manifestation of wealth, or this new opportunity for success. We have the Six of Water, also known as the Six of Cups, also known as the Reconciliation card. Is some Capricorn needing to take the first step and move towards a reconciliation? Maybe it's not a reconciliation with a romantic partner. It could be with a friend, a family member, whoever. I'm willing to bet, though, that their friend or family member is probably a Sag. Could be a Leo. That is all about love and reminiscing and being in the energy of nostalgia. You are missing somebody, Capricorn, or somebody's missing you. The next card out is the Four of Water, the Four of Cups. Being absolutely pig-headed and saying, nope, nope. But you saying, nope, nope, about taking that first step. I'm not doing it, and it's leaving you stagnant. This fish, I can't remember what it's called. Literally, like, if the lakes, or I think they live in lakes that they live in, dry up, this fish creates like a crust, a shell around itself, and basically goes dormant and can live. I can't remember how long it is, but it was a really long time. Can live a really long time without being in the water because it's in that case or crust or shell. And I feel like Capricorns, we can do that. When we get in our mind that we don't want to do something, we will shut it down. Build all kinds of walls, all kinds of cases and shells around ourselves just to be like, nope, 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 I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. Spirit is saying, don't let pride get in your way. Be bold and make the first move. You have to do this, Capricorn. You have to do this. If you do not do it, you will be stuck in this energy of stagnation, of not being able to make a decision and act on it. You will not be able to take this new journey. You will deny yourself this opportunity for abundance. Wow, we so hard-headed. Oh my God. All right. The next card here is the Four of Fire. This is about foundations. In this particular deck, it is about healing and about help and being grateful for your help and about making it known that you are grateful for the help that you are receiving. It could also be talking about taking a pilgrimage or possibly going through some sort of initiation, particularly one that has to do with water. Traveling overseas to be initiated into something or to receive the help that you need to receive your healing. The Four of Fire in the traditional tarot is the Four of Wands. That is seen as the soulmate twin flame card because the Four Wands in the card make an 11-11. And the four people here, if you want to look at it like that, make an 11-11 too. So if there is some, whoever this person is, if this is a romantic relationship for you, Capricorn, Spirit is saying that there is healing there. There's the potential for that. There is the potential for reconciliation, and that reconciliation will bring about these new opportunities for abundance. People sometimes act like reconciliation is a curse word in these readings. If I wasn't me, I'd be scared to say it, but very much me. So that's what Spirit is saying. Somebody needs to reconcile, and some Capricorn needs to be the one to take the first step towards that. All right. Why is the merging one here? Anything else to tell us about the emerging one, please, Spirit? Anything else? Any other messages about the emerging one, about this new journey? One more time. Anything else about the emerging one? Okay. You want to know what the outcome of this journey of taking that first step of making the first move is? This 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles. Absolutely beautiful manifestation of more abundance than you can hold, more abundance than you can handle. This is enough food to feed a village. If you are bold and take that first step on whatever this journey is, that Spirit is urging you towards, Capricorn, this is what's in it for you and your people. You can feed the hood. And if it's not about feeding the hood, this is going to bring so much abundance into a relationship, whether that's a romantic relationship, a relationship with a family member, whether it's a friendship, but you have to take that first step on the journey towards healing, Capricorn. All right. And under the deck, what we don't see or what the overall energy for the reading is the earth element. That is you, Capricorn. Be in your element. It's slow moving, but it's stable and it's productive, and it makes this possible. How are you going to grow anything on this card? This card that's all about abundance and prosperity, if you don't have that. If you don't have earth, if you don't have the dirt, the soil, you can't create a single thing in this card. All right, Capricorn. I feel like that was pretty dang clear. I'm trying to make sure my edges is still intact. I mean, I feel like Spirit ain't have to do us like that, but hey, it is what it is. We made it through. We survived, all right? Okay, Capricorns, I love you so much. If this resonated for you, please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all back here the next time it's time for us to get our wigs snatched, okay? All right. Pelu Ife with love. Bye-bye.